a blog post by Vox Day at voxday.blogspot.com. Pennsylvania responds. In case you ever wanted to know what is legal speak for now you know. This is the introduction to the Pennsylvania Supreme Court filing. It's not exactly impressive. Quote, Texas seeks to invalidate elections in 4 states for yielding results with which it disagrees. Its request for this court to exercise its original jurisdiction and then anoint Texas's preferred candidate for president is legally indefensible and is an affront, misspelled, to principles of constitutional democracy. What Texas is doing in this proceeding is to ask this court to reconsider a mass of baseless claims about problems with the election that have already been considered and rejected by this court and other courts. It attempts to exploit this court's sparingly used original jurisdiction to relitigate those matters. But Texas obviously lacks standing to bring such claims, which in any event are barred by laches and are moot, meritless, and dangerous. Texas has not suffered harm simply because it dislikes the result of the election, and nothing in the text, history, or structure of the Constitution supports Texas's view that it can dictate the manner in which 4 other states run their elections, nor is that view grounded in any precedent from this court. Texas does not seek to have the court interpret the Constitution so much as disregard it. The cascading series of compounding defects in Texas's filings is only underscored by the surreal alternate reality that those findings attempt to construct. That alternate reality includes an absurd statistical analysis positing that the probability of presidential-elect Biden winning the election was 1 in a quadrillion. Bill of complaint at 6. Texas's effort to get this court to pick the next president has no basis in law or fact. The court should not abide this seditious abuse of the judicial process and should send a clear and unmistakable signal that such abuse must never be replicated. End quote. It's interesting how they always invent a reason for the Supreme Court to hear a matter that isn't even remotely backed up by the Constitution in order to explore all the emanations and penumbras. But when it is literally the one thing that is unquestionably the Supreme Court's job, arbitrate between the sovereign states, well, that's just unprecedented. Note the mention of seditious abuse. They always project, and in doing so, they always tell you what they are doing.